Hi Leo, and let's do your reading. So I just want to share the pre-shuffle with you. I'm kind of feeling new love or something good coming, but this was so strong and so clear. I wanted to share this with you. And then we'll lay out a spread. So this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's general, of course. If you want something more personal, check out the links down below. They're almost personal. They're really, truly detailed, and not that many people watch them. So it's a small energies coming through, and they're a fraction of the price, okay, of personal. So everybody that watches them is just really, really happy with them. So anyway, very first card that flew out, Two of Swords. So this is blocking, and it's so weird because I don't know, I don't remember if I said it out loud, but I don't know, I said something, and this came out right after I was thinking and saying, and said, I don't know, it was just very strange, very clear. But we also have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So this is looking to me like you may need to block someone to get out of pain. Something like that. You're going to have to block the pain. And then we have an Ace of Swords. So that's truth, clarity. So then I asked for more, and your energy was that you're very generous and giving. See these? Okay, wait, the Six of Pentacles came out first. Very generous and giving, and then what was coming toward you was somebody with a knife, with the sword down. It looks like something very one-sided, but then instead of pulling back, you give more. All right, and there is a need for this is the Temperance card. There's a need for balance, balancing out what you give. Very strong here. All right, so let's go ahead and get started and lay out a spread for you. Okay, how are you? Go ahead and light this. This is one of the giveaways I'm doing. Lots of bracelets too. And but one of these candles did you see that? Okay, it got caught on film. Y'all saw that. It was dying out, and when I put my finger to it, it lit. You guys rewind if you didn't see that. That's the kind of crazy stuff this candle does. But a lot of times it's not on tape, so it's frustrating for me because y'all don't see it, and then I sound crazy. Not that I'm not crazy. You guys, I hope, I surely the camera caught that. It had to. Anyway. All right. I think I'm going to have to move it, though. If it starts acting crazy, I'll put it back in the shot. It's just hard to get it in the shot without blocking the cards, yeah. Let's see. Okay. All right, I'll try. That's like in the middle of what I need, but we'll see. Okay, so Leo, let's take a deeper look. How are you guys? I love you. I hope you guys are well. I'm sorry I've been gone. I've just been, had something just yuck going on. Don't want to talk about it, but just please, bear with me. It's going to be a great year, you guys. A better year. Okay, let's see. Your energy. Wow, Five of Swords. Strategic, it looks like. See that? Five of Swords is sometimes it's winning at all costs. The roles could be reversed, of course. That could be the person. But overall energy is an all-knowing or just maybe some psychic or intuition that needs to be trusted. It's, I don't know, we're going to have to clarify. Wheel of Fortune for your person's energy. Interesting. So that's forward motion. It's, what do new? How they see you. Nine of Wands, a fighter. Again, somebody that doesn't give up. Nine of Wands is, the Ten of Wands is, the Nine of Wands is somebody that is resilient, that can keep going. How they view the situation. See, look at that. Offering love. Somebody sees you as very loving and giving. Let's see. How they see moving forward. King of Pentacles. Interesting. A Strength card came out in the what you cannot see behind the scenes. Tarot's advice, Ace of Pentacles and outcome, Ten of Swords. I think this is just going to get to the bottom of the deck. You guys are dealing with somebody maybe toxic that's just going to keep taking and taking. Look at the Wheel of Fortune in their energy. And it looks like it's going to continue. Oh, and they could be hiding someone. I don't know. There could be a, oh goodness, a wife or mother. I hope you guys aren't holding on for someone that's not available. Let's get a little bit more about the recent past. Four of Pentacles, fear of lack. Wow, fear of lack. Four of Pentacles is when you don't want to let go. You're afraid you won't ever get them back, or you won't ever have someone else, is unfortunately what I'm kind of getting. This is the Hermit card. I'm going to put that back, but look at that seven. Oh, wait a minute. This is Hermit card and Seven of Swords. So somebody pulled away, I think, because they've been deceptive. There's deception here, big time. I like that we got, yes, look at that. I like that we got that Ace of Swords in the beginning, because that indicates truth and clarity coming out. Justice, Aries, Libra, Aries, Taurus, Virgo. You know what I think this is, Leo, is that you're just going to keep repeating a pattern. Oh, I forgot to show you what came out. And also, before I started, I got, you can't change them. You can raise your boundaries and they can meet you there, right? Don't change them. I got this too. This is hurting you. And I got, when you hold yourself in high regard, meaning like you dress and you eat and you exercise, and in those ways you hold yourself in high regard and you take care of yourself, then others naturally will follow suit. Which is kind of, you know, it's hard to do those things when you're down, but you have to force yourself, you know. Let's see. Knight of Pentacles. I just think you're waiting for someone to communicate with you, and it hasn't. I'm sorry about the dog. Not that I can do anything about that. Well. See, hold your ground. I had that too come out of this deck. Something about holding your ground. Oh, there it is. No, hold yourself in high regard. I think hold your ground came out also. Let's go ahead and we're gonna do some spirit messages too. But Seven of Wands, hold your ground for wish fulfillment with the Star card. Yeah, Six of Cups with the Queen of Swords. Needing to be sharp and assertive. Some of you might need to just, you know, speak your mind. It seems like people, you know, they may pull away a little bit, but I don't know, you guys, I try not to give advice, but that's really hard when okay, you got to let it end. Looks like it's going to return, but not until it's right. I mean, and I think there might be something better. Well, let's look at, so the death, I'm sorry, the death card, that's an ending, right? And the judgment card is something ends. This is where a cycle closes out and then you get raised up. I think you're going to have to let this end to find your happiness is what I think. Let me pull I'm going to pull, see what Spirit says. And then we'll pull an oracle, maybe two, if we need to. Whoa. Let me see what that was. Okay, so soul connection. Wow. You are connected with someone who will play a significant role in your soul's evolution, whether short-term or long-term. This person is important to your journey. So just be, you know, you can still try to have an energy of being thankful for the lesson, you know. You're on the road to achieve your full potential. Understand your core strengths and use them to your advantage. Be careful of spending too much time in your headspace, which leaves little room for real clarity to present itself. Wow. I'm going to pull a couple oracles because those have been super helpful. Let's see what we get. Orphan. So it looks like, yeah, oh, I'm sorry, you guys. It looks like somebody is just stuck in kind of like a victim mentality, and looks like there's some abandonment issues. This orphaned. Let me read that real quick. Number 3. Sorry, this isn't a happier reading. Okay, it's not number 3, it's 31. Why? Some of you might be asking yourself that. Why? 31. Okay, so what I know for sure is that there is a need for growth. Okay. I'll hold these up. Motives, driving intention, the power of knowing the why. There is great power in understanding your motives right now. The oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking the question, looking for this answer, and behaving in this way. And most important, making the choice. Knowing your why is key to fulfillment. Wow, is that not so true? Why are you heartbroken over this person? Why are you holding on to something that's not feeding you? You know, are you playing the someday game? Someday they'll return. Someday they'll treat me right. Someday they'll see my value. I'll just keep giving until they do. But, you know, so we tend to give more when somebody's not giving back. But that has the opposite effect. It just throws the balance off even more, you know. We don't always know why we engage in our relationships the way we do, mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Now is the time to recognize whether you're being triggered by someone else or if your behavior is motivated by unresolved issues of the past. There you go. Somebody may have like an attachment, style of you know, from being not being able to take that something's not working out because of a past situation. I mean, that's pretty crazy that this is saying that, because this card came out and it's a totally different card. So being triggered by someone else, or if your behavior is motivated by unresolved issues of the past. When you ask yourself, why am I feeling like this? And why did I say that? And spend some time in introspection, the answers may be surprising. Listen to the messages from your intuition, from the knowing within you. What does it tell you about yourself? And others. In the end, life is all about being loved. Miracles and a deep understanding of your needs and how to get them met are the buried treasures of why. So uncover them by posing the most powerful question you can ask yourself and your partner today. Why? Wow. Okay, let's pull an animal spirit. You know what? I feel like I need to read that Orphans. I feel a little unsatisfied. Let me read that. Okay. A sense of loss and identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. As you shift and evolve and commit to your own growth, you long for support but may be disappointed and hurt by others. Who you are not providing, but hurt by others who are not providing what you feel you deserve. Perhaps you're drifting away from the relationship because you're in a different stage of personal growth. Perhaps you're in a new relationship and discovering that you don't share the same values and beliefs. So you feel left out, unable to get to that intimate place of, oh, we've all done this, unable to get to that intimate place of safety and belonging. Take heart, as Spirit knows you and loves you and will steer you in the direction of those who accept you as you are without artifice or agenda. Don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth the price. Wow, there you go. So, you know, you're probably being protected, and this is being blocked for now because you've got some inner growth that needs to happen. So it's actually a blessing in disguise. All right. And let me see real quick an animal spirit. My candle didn't do anything crazy, did it? It's burning bright. Okay, so spider webs always remind me that there's a lot of, you know, pieces, you know, to the puzzle, or every strand is important, right? But it's like if the spider web was a plan, then you may not be able to see every thread, or, you know, I don't know what they're even called, every, you know, string, because they're translucent, but that doesn't mean they're there. So sometimes we don't understand what's happening, but there's a bigger plan. This says, my spider spirit says, make your dreams real. Let me read that. Also, blue jays just came through. Something about blue jays, which you maybe keep your eye out for blue jays. Let's see, 56, 165. Weaving your dreams into the fabric of life begins with a single thread of intention, and then Spirit joins you as your co-weaving partner. Take but a single step to make your dream a reality, and Spirit will take 10 toward you, for the universe is designed to support your dream weaving. Spider Spirit arrives when you need reminding of the awesome power of co-creation. Ideas and resources will begin to appear as if by magic as you begin to bring your dreams from the realm of intention into the world of the senses where they take form. The action you need to take is to be clear about your intentions, and then act as if you have become the one that lives the life you desire. So that's always a good thing to remember. Act as if you already are that person. Act as if you already do have the health that you're wanting, or the relationship that you're wanting. Carry yourself in that way. How would that person walk? How would they talk? Right? How would they present themselves? What would their body language be? What would they eat? Would they work out? Act as if you already are your future self, okay? Another message of Spider Spirit is about any creative project you may be considering. Writing, painting, music, journaling, gardening, etc. Now is the time when inspiration wants to be channeled through you, wow, as something creative, even artistic and tangible. Creative projects are successful now if you are so inclined. Let yourself be open to abundance. The other thing I'm feeling for you guys is if you are really stuck ruminating on someone, I want you guys to take some steps towards talking to someone. If that person's not available for you, please don't wait for someone who's not available for you. Why doesn't matter. You know, you don't blame twin flame on, don't use that as a reason, because you've got to live your life and be happy. If you are in separation from a twin flame, I have a really check out those links below if you're in a twin flame and feel stuck. Those are so helpful for that. But I want to see what's next in love for you, because something painful is going to keep happening if you keep giving to it. And I feel like if you start talking to someone else, you know, it's a matter of, it's called one-itis. Like if you're only talking to one person, all your thoughts and emotions are wrapped up in that one person. But if you're talking to, and if you're not with that person, that's not healthy. If that person's not showing up for you, right? So, you know, one of the things I like to remind you and myself is talk to more than one person. Okay, Page of Swords. That flew out. And then another thing is, if you are spying or checking up on, keeping tabs on someone online, that is also hurting you. So please don't do that. 8 of Pentacles. So, gosh, exactly what I said. There's too much focus on what somebody else is doing. This is typically sometimes our spying card, right? And this is 8 of Pentacles, focused attention. Your attention needs to be, that needs to be cut out. You see that? Queen of Swords. Your focus needs to be distracted. You can't, if you don't, oh, Leo, you know this. What does Leo have coming? 9 of Pentacles. Wow, independence, that's good. But you're going to have to redirect your focus. What about in love? Do we have anything in love? Some of you may just need to learn to be alone for a little bit and focus on yourself. Oh, you got something serious coming in. Oh my gosh, a new beginning. Oh my gosh, look at this. I knew it. Something new is coming in. Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Page of Cups. So look, what's coming, something, a serious relationship, a new beginning, and wish fulfillment. I mean, that's pretty crazy. And it's crazy also how the cards in here were confirmed by the oracles. So that's pretty amazing too, right? All right, you guys, I love you. Let me know in the comments. And please, I love you guys when you help each other out in the comments. If you want to vent in the comments, you can vent and then dust your hands off and be done with it. And you can just title the beginning of your comment "Vent," so that way other people don't read it if they don't want to, you know. Or you can delete it after, whatever. Just get it out and get it done with. But I love when you guys, first of all, thank you for hitting like. For those of you that hit like before you even watch the video, that I love you guys. I love that. That's so supportive. But, you know, if you guys want to help each other out in the comments, plus the more comments you leave, the more chances you have to win a bracelet or a candle, one of my crazy candles, or a $100 gift card, and wind chimes. So I'm giving away a ton of stuff, and I'm choosing, just winners are just through the comments. So leave lots of comments if you want to win. I love you guys. Let me know your stories. I love also just to hear where you guys are watching from, and how it resonated, how it helped, and all that. So I love you guys. I will see you soon. Bye, Leo.